Welcome, welcome, welcome once again to Game Master Games Facebook Live Show. I'm your host, Game Master Dave. Let's level up. All right, so I just tried to stream Hearts of Iron 4 on the LI Tabletop Twitch channel, and what happened but my graphics card, something happened, and I restarted my computer, and it had to then it had to update, and it took like forever. So I didn't even get a chance to do that. Little disappointing. So glad I got another show on Wednesday nights, Facebook Live with you right here. So I was slightly disappointed, but now I'm super excited because I got to play two games this week that one I was not expecting to play, but I actually really enjoyed it. I was trying to really had some expectation to play the sister game of it, and I'll explain that in just a second. And then another game that I saw way back in like 2009, 2010. I don't know when it came out. Let's see if I got the information on when it came out. No, I didn't print the whole credits. Oh, yes, I did. 2012. So it wasn't that long ago. It was 2012. So a game that came out in 2012. I've been interested in playing it all this time because I saw the TV show, and that is Spartacus, the board game. So I had unbelievable that there was some really, really interesting dynamics in that. Hey, Bill, nice to see you. And seeing Bill show up on the chat window reminds me that you can certainly send us some questions or comments or feedback right now. We would love to hear from you. And if you don't see it here, you can put it in the comments of the video later on if you see it. And I will eventually get this also on my YouTube site at Game Master Dave. You can check that out. And you can subscribe to that as well if you're interested in catching up. I do post videos on there periodically. I'll probably add one tonight. Maybe this one, maybe a different one. Don't know. But, and if you haven't seen it yet, check out Ginger's Winterbeard on that YouTube channel. Game Master Dave. Don't miss that one because she's making the glug. I think that's what she said. Anyway, so let's go back to the games that we got a chance to play this week. And the first one is Spartacus. And the other one is My Little Scythe. Now, I won Scythe at a raffle at Fat Dog. So the main game, Scythe. And then as people were checking out My Little Scythe, they were saying that if you know how to play My Little Scythe, then Scythe would be very easy, or vice versa. So I haven't played either one until just this past weekend. And then coming up this Sunday, we have a huge event. I only get a chance to do it like twice a year. I am playing once again Twilight Imperium. And by the way, I won last time. Although, I don't know, there was some rules glitches at the end of it. Everybody says that I won. I'm not too sure that I actually did, but I'm super excited. It's only going to be like a 10-hour game, I think. That's usually what happens with Twilight Imperium. But let's go back to Spartacus. All right, so, and we'd love to hear what you've played, if you've played a different game this week. So I've got Spartacus. I've got sort of just a picture here of the board game. Again, this was based off of the TV show, which is very gory. So if you, it actually even says mature content up here in the game. Wow, look at that. I can't even focus on it. Anyway, so there's Spartacus. Now Spartacus, there's a picture of the board. I'll leave these out. You can take a look at it. You can pause the game. Spartacus is broken down into 3 different phases, which is really neat. I'm so happy. Thank you, Justin, for showing us the game. Really appreciate it. We've been trying to play this trying to getting it to the table for about the last 6 months, and we finally got a chance to do it. So basically there's 3 phases in Spartacus. There's the scheming phase, and then there's the bidding phase and the fighting phase. But each one is very, very unique. In the scheme phase, you're basically playing cards that you're trying to affect the other players or trying to set up your turn so that it can be much better. Now, I don't own the game. That's why I don't have it set up here. And so you win by getting up to 12 influence to win. And so the thing is that during the scheme phase, very often it seems that you get one influence, and if you're lucky, maybe two each turn. But then somebody might knock you down an influence also, so anything could happen. Then during the bidding phase, you're sort of like bidding on the market. So items will come up, gladiators will come up, and stuff like that, and you're sort of bidding on the market to get those items. And that's a unique mechanic. But then the last item that's bid for is the host bid. And the host bid means that you will invite two players to, and one of them could be you, to a gladiatorial fight. And then it almost turns into like a miniatures game where you actually do some strategy and fighting and moving around the board and rolling some dice on the battle board. And so it's very, very unique. I had a lot of fun, actually. And as Ginger already put in there, you'll see that Spartacus is rated 7.5. Ginger and I always say anything over 6.5 is an amazing game. 7.5 is fantastic. Overall, it is ranks number 328 out of all games of all time. That's incredible. And thematic, which I guess, I don't know what that means. Ancient or fighting. I don't know what. Bidding mechanic. I don't know. But anyway, it's number 85. So that's really good. It's 3 to 4 players. That's right. 3 to 4 players because it's really hard to play with 2. It does say ages 17 plus because there is some adult themes in there. There's some verbiage that some people might find offensive. The middle of the board is covered in blood. I don't know. It is a long game, so it's heavy, and I was tired after playing. So it's one of the games that may not get to the table very, very much, but it's really good. The designer is Aaron Dill, John Kowaleski, Sean Swigart. The artist is Charles Woods, and the publisher is Gale Force 9, as well as some other ones too. So I really enjoyed it. I do suggest you try it at least once. Get a good teacher. Justin was a good teacher teaching us how to play. Try Spartacus at least once. I think you'll enjoy it. There's some cool mechanics in there. The next game I got a chance to play is My Little Scythe. So Ginger taught me how to play. Ginger's posting events and stuff up there. When is our next event? Our next event's not until April at the Bethpage Library, but that's okay. So we are What's that? Yeah, we are teaching My Little Scythe, as Ginger was saying, at our family game, or at the family game night at the Bethpage Library. And this is very, very unique game too. Very, very interesting. This is the kids' version of it. You can take it out of the Bethpage Library if you'd like to. But you want to know something is, let's see, it says ages 8 plus. Let's go to see what My Little Scythe says here. 7.4 on BoardGameGeek.com. That is also fantastic. In the family category, it's rated number 136, so that's really good. 1 to 6 players, yes, you can play on Automa, or whatever they call it, Automa. You can play Solitaire. And it does look like it's better with 3 players. Ginger and I played with 2 players. It was fine. Maybe best with 4. That looks pretty good. 45 to 60 minutes playing, yes, that is really good. It's not that complicated. And it says ages 8 plus. The designer is Hobie Cho, Vienna Cho. Artist is Noel Ademan and Katie Cow, and the publisher is Stonemeyer Games. So in this game, just as a quick overview, and by the way, all we're trying to do on Game Master Games Facebook live show is just give you a quick overview. We're not trying to do anything fanciful or go through run playthroughs. If you'd like to see that, let me know. Also, I'd love feedback if you'd like to see a stream Twilight Imperium on Sunday. It's a long game. It'd be a long time that the stream is open. I'd have to use my phone because I don't have a camera. And so therefore, maybe that is something we may want to do. I don't know. So let me know. If you really want to see it or see parts of it, I can certainly stream it. All right, this is like your little board right here, and this is the actions. And how to win the game is to place these 4 trophies into these into any one of these 8 slots. So there's different things you can do. So basically collect 8 hearts and you win a trophy. Collect 2 upgrades, win a trophy. Collect 3 magic spells, win a trophy. All right. As soon as you place the 4th trophy, everybody else has a chance to play one more round, and then you win. So if they don't place their fourth trophy. So during your turn, you got a little pawn here. You could decide to place it in any one of these spots here to do these actions. They all do different things. This is the movement action, and you're moving these guys around the board to collect apples and gems, and also to land on quests. And then if you get a quest, you draw a quest card. And you try to complete the quest. There's different things that could happen. You turn in the apples to get pies and gems, to get magic spells, and one apple and one gem to get an upgrade. And the upgrades are over here, so you can get an upgrade which would upgrade your movement, so it makes your movement better. Or you can get an upgrade on how to make stuff, so it changes the way that you make stuff. The magic spell cards give you pies that you use in a pie fight, believe it or not. And so you can land on an opponent's space, and you can actually get them into a pie fight. You've got some pies over here, plus the pies that you use here. Sounds really complicated, right? But it's not, but it's fun. You can also seek stuff. So instead, if you're running low of resources nearby you, you can roll some dice and you can place some resources on the board. There's also friendship markers. So you can see here, if I'm able to get my friendship marker up to 8, I win a trophy. That's the friendship marker up there. Not I said hearts collect 8 hearts, but that's the friendship marker. If I can get pies up to 8, you'll see that there. So you can collect pies and get up to 8, and you can put a trophy up there. Again, 4 trophies wins the game. Unbelievable. That is really sort of like the whole rundown. Oh, everybody has a secret objective too at the beginning of it. So everybody draws one card from here, and you have a secret objective at the beginning, which usually makes any one of these objectives a little bit easier. And then the portals, as you move around the portals, you see the very colorful portals. Portals mean if I'm here, I can do a move. I can go to any other portal on the board. That's basically the whole rundown. It's very, very easy. So you're either moving, so you're moving your pieces to collect stuff. You're seeking to put more stuff on the board. Or you are making stuff. So you're collecting, you're taking your resources and turning them into stuff that is going to help you win the game. So Ginger and I really had a lot of fun playing, and there you go. Bill, did you play the regular scythe? Did you play regular? Because that is what several people told us already, that if you played the regular, my little scythe is going to have basically the same mechanics. It's just more colorful. It's just maybe a little bit slightly easier, slightly different, obviously different components. A little bit more family friendly maybe, but they said it's very, very similar. So Bill, send us some feedback on that one. Anyway, Ginger, even though this one is potentially designed for kids, we also heard from a few people, and Ginger and I played, it's perfectly fine for adults. So you might find that you can actually have a really good time just as an adult playing, especially multiplayer, for 4 people. I bet it would be a lot of fun. So, all right. So now we're going to go shift gears a little bit. We're going to talk about a few things. Before we do, to say I have a Meetup.com site. It's the Meetup.com site, Game Master Games. I have over 900 people on the site. It is expensive, and they keep raising the prices. I am probably going to be canceling it. So if you're a Meetup.com user for Game Master Games, please send me immediate feedback if you really like the Meetup.com site, because the problem is that I get very few responses. Almost nobody looks at the posts that I do on there. A few people say that they show up to events because of Meetup.com, but really not enough for how much I pay for it. Now, the other side of the coin is if you really like Meetup.com, you want me to stay running Meetup.com, any kind of donations would be great. You can go to my Patreon page, donate $1 a month. If I get 10 people that, sign up on my Patreon page, maybe I'll keep Meetup.com. Just a thought. So check it out. If you like Meetup.com, I'll keep it. Otherwise, I'm probably going to cancel it. Just want to let everybody know. In addition to that, we might switch over to Twitch, doing our Facebook Live show on Wednesday nights. Not sure yet. If you have any feedback to do Twitch, let me know. Oh, I forgot a game. Ginger reminded me that we played a scenario of Gloomhaven. Actually, I think I talked about it last week. I didn't? Oh, we played our first scenario of Gloomhaven, and that was a blast with a couple friends. Oh, and Bill responded, yes, what everybody says is true. That My Little Scythe plays just like the regular game. That's awesome. So Gloomhaven, wow, what fun. We didn't finish the first scenario yet, but it is a blast. Oh, okay. So Bill has some feedback. He says he used to follow us on Meetup, but he found the events easily on Facebook or the GMG blog. Okay, good to know. Because Meetup is a lot of money and everything else is pretty cheap. Facebook is free. So, we're certainly not breaking the bank here, doing these shows. But let me tell you, we're having a lot of fun, and free is good or cheap is good. So I do appreciate it. And thanks, Bill. Bill is on our Patreon. I do appreciate it. Okay, so that's it about Meetup. Let's go into a few other things. I have to get more information typed up. I don't have it. Look at this. North Massapequa Computers, sales and services, all makes and models. Freeze the video if you want to. If you have a computer problem, call these guys, go to their website. You want to know why? Because one of the owners of this is our good friend Austin. Austin just opened this business. They had a ribbon cutting ceremony very recently. He is into computer repair, and we are super excited for him, and we wish him the best of luck. I'm going to type up more stuff about this on the blog and stuff like that. By the way, GameMasterGames.com has a new blog. I'm going to try to do it almost every day. It's called Dave's Daily Dispatch, so you can check that out. But anyway, this is Austin's new thing. They have a flat rate for just handing them the computer stuff. They will give you a quote. Just so you know, if you mention GMG, they'll take $10 off the flat rate. So mention GMG, go to North Massapequa Computers. With all of your computer problems, they can do a whole bunch of stuff. Check out all the things they can do on the website, nm-computers.com. And they'll take $10 off if you mention GMG. Thanks, Austin. Best of luck. We hope you are massively successful. We hope you have a wonderful time owning that business. You deserve great success. Thanks for helping me out at Game Master Games. All right. Also, we're not doing board game night. I've got Clear the Decks, which is a naval warfare cooperative card game by Chris, who I met at Meetupcom. I actually demoed this game. We own a copy here. I'll probably be bringing it to LI Retro. Dreamation is coming up. Oh my goodness. I sent in all my GM requests for this. I haven't gotten an email back yet, but I will soon. February 20 to 23. I'm going to be there most of the time except for Friday night. So hopefully we'll see you there. It is in Morristown, New Jersey, and the website is dexposure.com. All right, so we always have a lot of fun. Our friend Anna is joining us there. Don't forget Long Island Tabletop Gaming Expo. I'm in the process of booking some more people, more Game Masters. I got some more Game Master lists this week. If you're interested in being a Game Master, go ahead and email me at dave@gamemastergames.com or sign up on the LI Tabletop volunteer list. We will take more Game Masters. Yes, Ginger can't go to Dreamation. Well, Ginger can't go to Dreamation because she has a wedding, and that's her new business. So if you know anybody that needs wedding services or just have a couple questions, please feel free to contact Ginger. I'll give you the website in just a second. More stuff about tabletop. And here we go. So there it is. You can email me there. I will probably be dropping meetup.com. There you go. Ginger wrote Joyful Day Ceremonies. And there's of course, the guys that we like to promote: Cosmic Comics in Baldwin, Legendary Realms in Lindenhurst, and Main Street Board Game Cafe in Huntington. Also, LI Tabletop is where I stream mostly Twitch, but there's the Twitch for LI Tabletop, but I also stream on GMG Dave, Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. You'll get a lot of notifications of what's going on. There's my Patreon page. And yes, Rich, we had a great time with Gloomhaven for hosting that event. And with that said, any other questions out there? Okay, I don't want to go too long with Facebook Live unless you guys like it. We can go more in depth. This can be your show to give a quick rundown of what's happening in the week. I really appreciate you joining us. We had a very exciting week. I've got Twilight Imperium coming up, which is gonna be mind-blowing, of course, again, an epic Twilight Imperium. I can't wait for Sunday. Plus, you might have wings and, or a hero. And, the food always adds to it. Okay. So, no, Bill, I have not played. I love the Legacy thing concept. We started a Risk Legacy League or Risk Legacy game, but we haven't. We only think I did 3 games out of the 15. I have not played Pandemic Season 1 or 2. So no, I don't know. I have played the regular Pandemic a lot, and I like it. But I guess the board probably gets changed, and who knows, you get better resources and stuff like that. If anybody has played Pandemic Season 1 or 2, Bill would like a little bit of feedback if it's something that's really good. I'm about to end the show, but you can certainly leave it in the comments. Bill will get a notification of that. And thanks, Rich. Thanks, Bill. There's been a few other people that have popped in for a second or two to check us out. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And until we meet again across from the gaming table, which Rich and Bill will be Sunday. I'm gonna get you. Oh no, I mean I'm a peaceful player. I don't let it get. Okay. So until we meet again across from the gaming table, keep your dice dry, your rule books ready, and your meeples strong. Have a great night. That's right, honey. Meeples strong. See you later.